Hello everybody, Ray Garner from Garner's Games again. I've been a little bit since I've done videos, apologize for that. But what I'm doing today is doing my top 5 starters of games that I currently carry. Now this is completely based off of the value of what comes in the box, what percentage return that you get on your investment, and how much percentage-wise you are set up to play the game straight out of the box. These are just hard numbers. These are no personal favorites or anything like that, although these are some of my favorite games. We're going to start off with my number 5, which also comes from one of my favorite franchises of all times, Star Wars. The Star Wars X-Wing game comes with 3 miniatures out of the box, 2 TIE fighters and 1 X-Wing. Now their total value is $71.97 off current prices, which for the $47.99 is a 150% value. Basically, with very minor purchases, for example, with the Empire, you can literally buy Darth Vader's TIE fighter and start. For the Rebels, you need to buy 2 more ships, a Y-Wing and an X-Wing or 2 X-Wings, or whatever you prefer. But for basically $72 plus tax, you have 2 forces ready to go in addition to the cost of the box. That is a great investment, great return on your money for a fantastic game to play. And that, number 2, actually I should rephrase that, that's number 2 in a row. Number 4 on my list is World of Tanks. Now World of Tanks is a tank battle game based off the video game, which means you're not forced to play only Germans or only Russians or only British or only American tanks. You can mix and match the tanks however you want. This comes with 4 tanks in it, along with a set of dice. Now the dice are cost you $6 if you want to buy them individually. Each one of the tanks is $12 a piece. So that's for a total value of $53 on your $40 investment. And one person will have enough tanks in this box alone to start playing the game. Now, effectively, to get a second player involved, you will need to buy another 4 tanks or another starter box and dice to make it convenient. So it's about a 50% starter as far as a 2-player starter goes, but it is a 100% starter for a single player. Makes it a fantastic purchase. Now, number 3 on the list going up. I'm bringing out both boxes here. These are the Games Workshop Recruit and Warrior boxes for Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar. These are both excellent purchases, especially if you're just starting out in the game. I might have to actually look at my notes on this one because there is so much stuff in these boxes. You get a Lieutenant and a Warden, 10 Warriors for the Necrons, 3 Scarab bases for the Necrons, along with 5 Intercessors, Assault Intercessors, for the Space Marines. In the Recruit box. In the Warrior box for Age of Sigmar, you get a Knight Arcanum, you get a Kill Boss with a Stabagrot, which is one of the funniest things in the world. It's a Stabagrot. 5 Indicators for the Stormcast Eternal, and 10 Gut Rippers for the Orcs. Both of these value out at $145 for a $50 investment. That is a 290% value. That is a fantastic purchase. It's enough to do a very, very small skirmish level game for 2 players. The drawback to this is Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar are both set at the concept of 2,000 point battles. Both of these are only going to give you a little less than 500 points for each army. So your additional purchases are substantial to get through the full base of the game. But as a starter, if you are wanting to play either one of these 2 armies, they are a major investment. Just to give you an idea, the Gut Rippers alone are $50. The box set is $50. So purchase-wise, there's very few things that are that good of an investment. Next up, I have another dual game. This will be my number 2 spot. Runner-up for first place. I have to show these individually because these are too big of boxes. Hit the Beach for Flames of War, World War II tank and infantry battle game. And World War III for Team Yankee. This is going to be your World War III 1985 era tank battle game. Both amazing purchases, great investments. Just to give you an idea, the World War III is going to be $160 worth of tanks because the tanks are effectively $10 per vehicle. The Hit the Beach is also going to come with infantry, which is actually going to increase its value along with the artillery to $180 total value in the box. Both of these boxes are $60 a piece. That gives you a $267 or 267% and a 300% return on your investment compared to buying the units individually. Basically, 2 of each of these boxes will start 2 players with full-blown armies ready to rock and roll just by buying 2 of these if you don't want to customize your armies. The fantastic purchases, great starter sets, but not as great as the number one. The number one best starter set that I have is Marvel Crisis Protocol. Now, this comes with 5 villains, 5 heroes, 2 cars, a newspaper stand, dumpsters, light poles, terrain pieces, maps, your measuring sticks, your range finders, everything you need to play with 2 complete forces. The 5 heroes and the 5 villains make two starters for 2 different players complete. You don't have to buy anything else to add to this game. Now, of course, you probably will, but you don't have to. So this is a complete total game in a box for $95.99. The product in there, total value is $254.70. That is a 255% return on your investment. And like I said, you don't have to buy a single thing more. If you're happy with Spider-Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, and Iron Man as your hero force, you're good to go and never have to buy another thing. On the other side, Red Skull, Doc Ock, Ultron, Bonebreaker, no, it's not Bonebreaker. I always forget his name because he's not one of my favorite villains, but he does do well. Where is Bone name? Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher, and of course, Baron Zemo. Sorry about the delay on that. But if that's your villain force that you want to go with, and obviously Bone Crusher is not part of my villain force, I will be adding somebody else. Ronin or Destroyer or somebody of that nation. But these models are great models. They're ready to go out of the box. The game is completely ready. All you got to do is put it together, paint it, and you're ready to go. Like I said, there is no better investment in the store than this game right here for getting started. Best starter in the store. 100% for 2 players. Please like the video, share the video, share your thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you at the store. Thank you.